What's up, YouTube? It's Vitamin C doing an updated deck profile for X-Sabers, September 2011 format. Gonna get right into it. I run 3 double X-Saber Fall Trolls. Some people run 2. I still prefer to run 3 because I don't want to waste my Dark Souls searching for Fall Troll when I can search for something else I need. So drawing it is very useful. I also run 3 Bogart Knight. Some people really don't like running 3 of this either, but it's a 1900 beater. It gives you field presence regardless, because Special Summons another X-Saber, and it helps going into Fall Troll. You can still synchro into Hunley, Gotham's, and Urbellum. I think he'll be a lot more useful when Souls comes out, if he ever comes out in America. So I still run 3. I run 3 Full Helm Knights because it's the main tuner of the deck. It has 2 really good effects. It can negate and attack once, and if it runs over a defensive monster, it can bring back level 4 lower X-Saber. So it's pretty good. 3 X-Saber Ember's Blades. It's basically a recruiter of the deck. It dies, you can bring back. You can go in your deck, search, special summon any other level 4 X-Saber. It keeps field presence. You can crash into other things, get something else that you need. It's a really versatile card. 3 Dark Souls. It's the main searcher of the deck. Recently this card got hit in Japan with the ruling, like when it goes to the graveyard. Like, let's say it went to the graveyard like twice in one turn, the same one, you can only search out 1 card. But I think it's still pretty good. I don't think they need to like limit it or semi-limit it. They're gonna change the ruling like that. But 3 is staple. I run 2 Postules. It's the other tuner of the deck. It's your only level 2. It's a stall. It helps you go into like 5 with mostly Beast, Catastor, and you can also you can use it to synchro for almost anything. I run a Debris Dragon. Its only target is Dark Soul, but usually I just have this in my hand as if like I overextend and then my opponent just goes crazy and I need to like nuke the field, Black Rose, or like against not really Gravekeepers, but any other deck that has field cards. I can summon Ancient Fairy Dragon also, blow up a field card and have a good defense. 1 Veiler because it's just too good not to run. It's also a 1-star tuner, negates stuff. It's good. I run 2 Pot of Dualities. Basically, it just helps you when you can't, do your Bogart to X-Saber to Fall Troll plays. It helps you get what you need. It's basically like any other card in your deck because you can get whatever top 3 cards in your deck. I run 2, not 3, because like you really want this early in the game, or you don't really want to draw this mid to late game. It's usually bad, in X-Sabers at least. I run 2 enemy controllers in this deck because both its effects are really good in this deck. The first one, you can change the battle position of a monster, so you can put one of their monsters to defense and run over it with Full Helm Knight, special summon, X-Saber from your graveyard. Or you can tribute like a Dark Soul and take your opponent's monster and then search at the end of the turn. So it's a good card. Mind Control, because I run 7 tuners, and you can just take your opponent's stuff and get it out of the way if you want to OTK or end the game. It's just a good card. 1 Book, because it's really versatile. It's gets around Decree and stuff like that, so it's a good card. Monster Reborn is a staple. Reinforcement of the Army searches out like Full Helm Knight and Postule, so it's pretty good. Heavy Storm, stable, and Dark Hole. I hate this card. Now I run Mind Crush because now this format everybody searches things and gets it to their hand, so you can just Mind Crush it and they have to get rid of it. It's a pretty good card. I run Dust Shoot because this format also people have like ridiculous hand control, so you can like look in their hand, know what they're gonna do, basically by knowing what they have in their hand, and then you get to put one of their monsters back to their deck. It's a pretty good card. I run 2 Gotham's Emergency Call because it's like double Call of the Haunted, double Monster Reborn, and it's just really good. You just need to have a face-up X-Saber, but it's pretty good. Saber Hole, this card, it's basically like, it's close to Solemn Warning, but it doesn't negate like magic traps or effects that special summon, and you need a face-up X-Saber, but it's still a counter trap card and negates their like synchro summons and stuff like that, so it's still good. 1 Torrential, because it's staple, it's a good card. Mirror Force, staple also, good card. 2 Warnings, which is also staple, and 1 Judgment. So that's 19 monsters, no, 20 monsters, 10 magic cards, and 10 traps. Now for my extra deck, I run 1 Catastor. It's level 5, one of the only 2 that I use, and its effect is pretty good. It just destroys any monster that isn't dark when it battles it. 1 Beast, one of the control synchros I run, negates magic cards. Mostly I just use them for Dark Hole because I don't like that card, and it's 5 stars, so it helps. Barkion, the other control card, negates anything but counter traps, so, and it's 6 stars, which I can get into a lot, so it's a good card. I run Brio, it's a staple, it basically just ends games. 2 X-Saber Hunlays, blows up back row, it's like Harpy's Feather Duster in a way, 6-star monster, it's pretty good. I run 1 Urbellum for now, just to make Bogart Knight a little bit more useful, and it's basically just there until we get Soza, hopefully. 1 Black Rose to nuke the field. Ancient Fairy to get rid of field cards and defense stall when I'm in a tight situation. Stardust, staple. Scrap Dragon, which is also, I think is a stable card. Staple 8-star. Colossal Fighter, because there's a lot of warriors in this deck. 1 Gotham's, because he can win you games by tributing all your monsters, including himself, and leaving your opponent with no hand, so they basically have no way to come back. And usually you're going to end up tributing like Dark Souls, so you can get stuff back, and they're left top decking, and then you already have stuff in your hand to like reswarm and possibly end the game next time you go. Trish, because it ends the world, it's broken. And 1 Leviathan Dragon for now. It's the only XYZ I really like for now. So I have a lot of 3 stars, so it works pretty well. So yeah, that's really it. I don't really have a good like side deck. I'm working on it, but that's really the deck for now. If you guys have any tips or comments, let me know. It'd be much appreciated. Thanks.